All right, what's going on, guys? Lawson with Custom Offsets. Join with Junior once again. This time we're doing a From the Gallery. We got a special edition. This is going to be all forged wheels.
All of them.
Crazy.
Every single one in the gallery.
What's your favorite forged wheel?
All of them. Every single one in the gallery.
Good answer. If you guys need forged wheels or any wheels or tires, suspension, performance, accessories, anything for your truck, customoffsets.com. And if you guys want to be featured in these, got to add your truck to the gallery. We have like 80,000 trucks in climbing. You got to add your truck to the gallery so that way I can look at it, Junior can look at it, we can rate it in videos so you guys can be featured. You can do that by going out to customoffsets.com/add. So up to it. Okay! We got a heater out of the gates. Sheesh. 2013 Toyota Tacoma. I love that Tacomas are getting more popular in the scene.
Look, okay, so these are 24x14 specially forged with 33 14.5s. That's not a big wheel and tire setup, and it's on 7.5 inches of lift, and it looks massive on this thing because it's such a small truck.
Yeah, looks insane. The specialties look fire. What else has he got? Adjustable lift shocks, custom built iPad dash, custom built taillights, upper control arms, color match front end, color match rear bumper, custom painted interior.
1.5 inch wheel spacers.
1.5 inch wheel spacers because Tacoma things. Taking a look at some photos. Okay, a little blue action in the tails, a little orange action. Front end looks phenomenal. These photos look phenomenal. Little blue and orange or blue and copper
like,
theme.
Yeah, it's got like the gray going on throughout the whole truck, and then the blue and like copper, blue and orange is like just in the heads and tails. I wish he had interior shots because he talks about it.
Yeah, I wish I saw that.
These photos are fire too, though. Okay, go back to the close-ups of the wheel, though.
Close-ups of the wheel. Sick design.
It's like simple, but not at the same time.
It's also like, it's like every other split spoke is like curved back and then it's like straight and then curved back and then it's like, it's wild.
Yeah.
It's super crazy. Spike lugs, looks like some blue in the spike lugs as well. Okay. All right.
You ready?
Hold on. One fine detail I want to look at.
One fine detail.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, he's going in. He's going in, boys.
Yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
9.
8. I was gonna give it a 9, but the 1 point off is because there's no interior photos. I know it's a fitment gallery, so the whole point is to see like how the wheels, tires, suspension all go together and everything, but like throw 2 photos in there of the interior. Yeah,
especially when you do all that work to the interior, iPad dash, all stuff like that. It's hard to tell, but it looks like a 7.5 inch, at least the cross member is that same copper color, but it's hard to tell. That's why I gave it a 9. It's kind of like, it's perfect, but I don't understand the blue and the copper. I don't understand like the color combo there.
Like maybe if you incorporate a little more for the body or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe the interior has that already kind of in there with the trim pieces.
And those are the things that we just don't know. But I think if you were just to do straight your color match like you did the rest of the truck in the headlights and the taillights, I think it would just be so clean. But this thing is insane. It's one of the cleanest Tacomas I've ever seen. So.
It's sick. It's like, I don't know, like I kind of like want one now. Like the size of it and the setup on it, it's just like, it'd be a sick like daily drivable show build and it looks dope.
Have you seen Tacoma Brotax?
Yes.
All right, next. 1997 Ford F-350 OBS.
Let's go. 12. Oh, sorry.
All right. Specialty Forge SF007s and 24x16, -101. RBP repulsor MTs and a 37, 13.5 and a rough country suspension lift of 6 inches. Past that, that's about all that says. It does rub, does not have trimming, and he's got 2-inch wheel spacers just in the front.
Interesting.
Taking a look at some photos. Okay, thing's wide. It's got like that cool green.
Yep.
Massive exhaust.
Giant exhaust tip. He's got clear tails, maybe clear heads too. He's got a roll pan rear bumper. He's got the older school mirrors on the sides with the big little hoop thingy.
Single cab.
Tint, single cab long bed. Oem Front Bumper. A lot of guys will do like the 6.4 front bumpers or like the newer Luma Duty ones, but he's got it looks clean. And the nice thing too about that is it shows off a lot of the suspension, not having a taller bumper, having a shorter one, the OEM one. You can see a lot more underneath there, and it looks like it's got a clean undercarriage too. So looks like this thing's pretty well taken care of.
Yeah. Cool. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
3, 2, 1,
9.
8. Yeah, so I gave it an 8 just because I felt like the last one had so much more done. Obviously, I didn't want to go too low just because the fact of how immaculate this thing is and how clean it is very, very impressive being a 97. I like how he did do some upgraded, like the roll pan, and just cleaned everything up, kind of brought back the old school with the mirrors, and the fact that I love the single cabs.
Yeah.
On the OBSs, I love the single cabs more than anything.
So I give it a 9. There's nothing I would change on this thing, I don't think. The only thing you could do better, I think, to make it a 10 is to maybe go with a bigger lift kit, 4-link, stuff like that, where you can kind of get a little bit more wild with the suspension on it. Not that this, I mean, because these trucks are old, they don't ride that good. So to do something where you've got some coils and everything like that, and it's gonna ride a lot nicer, some coilovers, that's what would give it a 10 for me, but that's about it. It's got everything else done that I would do to it that I've pretty much already done to my truck type of thing. Like, it looks good, and it'd be fun to drive too. So.
Yeah, and I think the 6-inch rough country is pretty standard. It's kind of what they all go with for these trucks. So, but yeah, overall, super nice, super clean. All right, next up, gun money.
Dude, this thing is sick.
Yeah, this thing's insane. 2015 GMC Sierra 2500 HD SF008 in a 24x16 -103.
-103. Everyone's just got to get that little bit more and more and more.
Yeah, Fury Country Hunter MTs in a 40x50.5 and a Cognito suspension lift of 12 inches.
Talk about a dream
Cognito 12-inch lift on like 2500 Chevys or GMs looks massive. It's insane. Past that, he's got a Mid-South LED door handles, Supreme Retros Custom Denali 1500 headlights, cutting edge off-road grill, unique Baker's Armory wrap, Gen Y hitch, and he's also got a TSO tip as well. So yeah, it's wrapped. So I think.
Is the whole thing wrapped or just the back side?
Oh yeah, there it is. You see the digital camo?
Yeah.
So it looks like just like the half. It looks like it fades out.
Well, maybe they matched it so it just like ends there, but like that color is the same. I don't know how they did it.
Yeah, because I don't know. This color kind of does not look factory. So the whole thing might be wrapped.
It's sick though. I like how it's all like one color in the front and then it kind of goes to the Baker's Armory in the back.
Like transitions.
And then the gun money like grill, it all ties in like perfectly. Like if you like own a gun company or whatever and this is your company truck, like imagine the statement you make driving around town. Like,
yeah, this thing's insane. Actually went with the black specialties as well, which I think ties in perfectly.
Yeah.
Didn't mess around with any powder coat on the suspension, left it all black. Went with a very dark theme, and I think it pulled it off very well. And I love the Cognito cross member.
Yeah.
Looks so fire.
I'm ready to rate this thing.
3, 2, 1, 9. 10. Wow.
I love this body style, and knowing that it's got that theme behind it that matches his personality or his business or whatever, like he went all in with this thing and it turned out awesome. Like I would not change anything. I would drive the shit out of this. So why a 9?
The reason why I gave it a 9 is just because there's just not a lot of flair. There's a lot of flair, but there's nothing like that really stands out. It's very dark. It's very, for me, I'm all about like crazy color pop, stuff like that. Like you said, for him, matches it perfectly. I actually like seeing that he actually went with black forged wheels. I love polished forged wheels, and I still am getting used to the fact that some people just have black forged wheels. So that was my only thing. But I think how he tied everything together looks phenomenal and looks perfect. As far as the wrap goes, I think being a wrap guy, like I love my wrap on my truck. I love the wrap on this truck. I like how it ties together, but I think it would look even more insane if he would have carried that wrap out.
See, I like that he didn't do that because like too much camo gets to be too much. And just having it as like a back half wrap with his big logo to kind of break it up, I think was a smart way of doing it to give that military-esque feel without like having it look like it's just a giant digital camo truck. So I like it because of the fact that he didn't do that, but.
Difference between clean and doing way too much and making it gaudy like me. Alrighty, next up on the list, big boy, 2020 Ford F-350 Super Duty Dually. Another set of specialty forged D049s in 24x12, -48 offset. Toyota Open Country MTs in 37, 13.5, and a Carly suspension lift of 4.5 inches. He also went with the super single up front, which looks fire. It's the only way to go. With the Western hauler bed, they had to trim to fit the 37s. This is actually a 2020 F-450, 4.5 Carly pin top, King Resi all around, Carly added leaf pack, PMF King dual steering stabilizers, Western hauler package, paint match emblems, side mirrors, and running boards, air ride with onboard compressor and gauge, 94-gallon.
Auxiliary fuel tank with switching.
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
So it's got like what Glenn had, where you basically just click a button and it'll autofill.
And you drive for forever.
Yeah.
So it's a 450.
Yep.
Damn. Taking a look at some photos. Dude, the fitment in the rear looks
No wonder they had to trim
nuts.
the bed, yeah.
Looks crazy.
It looks like the bed's shortened. Maybe it's just that angle, I guess. I don't know. It almost looked like shorter.
Yeah.
But it's probably just the size and how it is with those. Those are 37s stuffed on there, so.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1,
9.
10.
I was gonna give it a 10, and the only reason why I didn't give it a 10 was because of the headlights.
Really? Are they stock?
Yeah.
But like, look at how dope the stock 2020 headlights look. They've already got a daytime running light. They're already like dark looking.
Honestly, yeah, the front end. But look at from this angle. And this was the photo that we were on, and I thought it was like the gaudy like XLT.
Yeah, where
like,
it's got just all the chrome trim like.
I had already forgotten about the first photo, and we landed on this photo, and then we're like, okay, right. And I was like, okay, pick something that tells me not to give this thing a 10. And I was like, oh, gaudy XLT chrome. Oh man, okay, 10. I'm changing my pick.
This is like the perfect like tow rig, like do anything with vehicle, I think.
Yeah.
And everything he's done to it is everything you'd want to do to have like a solid truck. It's brand new, it's gonna run forever, it's got everything done to it to literally drive forever. Like,
yeah,
it looks so good.
Yeah, as far as a work truck, this takes the cake, and it's also like the best hauler you could possibly get if you're hauling something else, like another show truck behind. And like flat beds are not cheap.
No.
Like that is a flex and a half. And if
the
you're
fact that
just
it's
doing it
painted
just a
to
flex,
match,
yeah,
right. It's all painted to match. It's like it's not a generic one. Like it's all like custom done. It's.
Do you remember the maroon GMC Denali, newer body style GMC Denali that has the color to match red flatbed? Nasty. Dude, it looks so sick. Yes. I also love how crazy this wheel is, like how like crazy the spoke design is.
It's really busy.
Because in the rear, with it being majority polished, like just a massive puck with just a little bit of slits in the wheel.
Oh, dude, have fun
like the
cleaning
rears,
the faces of those wheels.
But like the rears look so damn good, and then the stuff 37s in there is. This man's flexing, man. This thing's
It's got
crazy.
to ride decent too. I feel like with all the suspension work he's got.
Well, and Carly King's like, there's no way, All right, last one up on the list. 2018 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD KG1 Forge Bounties. Wow,
Let's
not
go.
specialties.
Yeah, I realized that I picked all of these and they were all on specialties. Sorry, American Force.
Yeah, 26x16s, negative 101s, Fury Off-Road Country Hunter MTs in a 38 15.5. We've kind of see Furies all over the place with sizing and stuff in this episode. On the McGoy suspension lift of 9 inches. I've seen this truck a couple times, and it's sick to look at every single time. Very well put together.
Yeah, fender flares, aftermarket grill, aftermarket front bumper.
Aftermarket hooks, aftermarket cubes in the bumper. Powder coated everything underneath, train horns, diff cover, Gen Y hitch.
Looks like his interior's got some paint to match. What, PJ?
Yeah, this thing is rowdy. It's insane. I think I'm ready.
Let's do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 10.
I was gonna give it a 10. I don't know why I'm not, because it's got literally everything done to it, but I feel like it's just, maybe it's the fender flares. Maybe that's what it is. There's something about it that's just got that one extra little point that I can't give it.
Yeah.
But the wheels are sick. Like, that design is super dope.
Yep.
This is probably the best shot to see them. The whole setup, it's a big truck. Like, it's sitting taller than CO2 is.
Yep.
It's, I'm assuming, a diesel. Like, it's got, like, I don't know. There's just a lot done. It's super sick.
Yep.
Just that one extra little thing that it needs. If it was a GMC, it'd probably be a 10. I just like GMC body styles a little more, I think.
I think my biggest thing was all the little stuff. Like, sure, you can powder coat like your cross member like everyone else does in your track bars and stuff, but to get the little details of certain parts of your train horns, certain parts like your hooks, just the way that the white body with all the red like flows together is just super sick. I also like how, creeping on his Instagram, it looks like he might have taken the stickers off the side down on the bottom of the door.
That was probably something for SEMA to have to show the sponsors and then afterwards clean it up. I like it better cleaned up like this, which a lot of times what you have to do, right? It is what it is.
Yeah, it also looks like he took his grill off and now went back to the factory grill.
Unless these are old photos, I don't know.
Yeah, they might be old photos, but well, this profile photo is the new one. Yeah. Either way, I like how the red and the white and everything flows well. It all matches. I think his wheels also match up fairly well. I think it'd be cool to see like some red on the inner barrels.
Oh, that would be dope. It's a big enough truck, like you can see from these angles, you can see the inner barrel, so it'd be worth it to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I think this one definitely, I would rock this all day long. So obviously I love CO2, and this is just a
brighter version of it.
A brighter, better version in my, sorry.
I'm sorry, Dad.
All right, that's what we got for you guys on today's video. If you guys need wheels, tires, suspension, performance, accessories, CustomOffsets.com. Once again, if you guys want to add your truck to the gallery to be featured, CustomOffsets.com/ad. We'll see you guys in the next one. Big Bong! Woo!